This video will show you how to use the SUMIF formula in Excel. This is a very handy formula to use if you need to add numbers that have a certain criteria. For instance, if you need to know how much money you made in cash versus credit or checks, you can use the SUMIF formula to determine that amount. The SUMIF formula works like this. First, you enter a range. It checks to see if it meets your criteria. Then enter your criteria. Lastly, you enter the range you want to add up should your criteria be met. Now that you know the principle behind it, let's go through the SUMIF formula step by step. To use the SUMIF formula in Excel, select the cell where you would like the sum to appear. Next, type an equal sign. This tells Excel that it is going to use a formula instead of displaying text. Since we want to use the SUMIF formula, we will type the word SUMIF. You will notice that after you enter the equal sign and start typing, Excel has recognized that you want to use a formula and creates a drop-down list of the formulas that match what you are typing. You can continue to type the word SUMIF in full, followed by an opening parenthesis, or you can double-click on the SUMIF formula from the drop-down list. Now, we will need to select the range of data where the SUMIF will look to see if our criteria has been met. In this case, we want to add together all of the cash payments that have been made, so we are going to select column B. As with many things in Excel, there are multiple ways to select your range. You can choose to select all of column B by clicking on the letter B, or you can choose to select just a portion of column B by clicking and dragging your mouse to make your selection. When you have done this, type a comma, and now we are ready to tell the formula what our criteria for addition is. In this case, we want the formula to only add cash payments. To tell Excel that it is looking for a text entry that says cash, type the word cash enclosed in quotation marks. Then type a comma. Now we will select the range from which your addition will happen. For this example, we will use the prices found in column E. Here, you must be very careful to select the same number of cells you selected for your first range. In other words, if you selected all of column B by clicking on the letter B, then you must select all of column E by clicking on the letter E. But if you only selected a certain number of cells in column B by clicking and dragging, then you must select the same number of cells in column E. Once you have made your selection, type an ending parenthesis and hit enter.